But yeah, I couldn't believe Big Papi holding on to the dude. Hockey players don't touch the Stanley Cup unless they win it, and then to let Big Papi put his
greasy fingers on it.
Yeah, you know how you Boston fans.
Well, I'm a Yankee fan, and I cannot even believe. And Papi hurt us last time in New York, man. He put a hurting on the Yankees, babe. And he put some smack in it. I want to talk about that real quick. Yankees took that laying down, man. What was up with that?
You know, it's weird, man. I mean, you see some of these teams that you think they just get out and jump on it, that rivalry and that whole, and it just, I don't know, man. Something flat about a lot of things in baseball.
Well, a lot of things in sports. We'll probably transition to NFL football here in a second, but I want to talk about professional sports and what we're seeing today. And really, it's unprofessionalism. It's the arrogance. It's the money. It's all those things that are going on within sports. So let's make that a little bit of transition to the NFL. Tell me a little bit about your thoughts about players versus ownership, where they are, what you think, and let's play off that.
I've had this discussion with a bunch of people, and you know what? The owners own the company. The owners put up the money. The owners built their fortunes somewhere else, and they still do. For a lot of these guys, owning an NFL franchise,
it's a side project.
It's a side gig. But you know what? Doggone it. You've owned your own business before.
Yes.
If I'm laying brick for you and I'm making $15 an hour, and you're making $45 an hour, you know what? You're the one that has everything at risk. You're the one that does have everything to lose. Now, granted, my career as a bricklayer may only last a few years because my back and my knees going up and down and doing all that. But you know what? If I can get $15 an hour from you, and that's all I can get because of the way it's set up, then so be it. I'm so tired of hearing all this whining about an NFL player's average career is only 3 years. If you know, being a college student, when you're planning on going into the NFL, that your career is only going to last 3 years, then damn it, when you hit those books, really hit those books and plan for what's going to happen after those 3 years. Financially, I mean, they make money, dude. They make more money in 3 years than most people are going to make in their life as far as an average person. And it's just, you know what? If you're stupid enough to have a posse and an entourage and 3 houses and 17 cars and 12 pregnant chicks that you don't even know, and all those illegitimate kids and whatever else you might do, then you know what? It's your fault. It's not the owner of the company's fault that you went out and blew $600,000 a year.
Well, I think, Ed, it's the chicken or the egg concept. Is the NFL around because of the owners, or is it around because of the players? And I think it's around because of the owners. They took a stab in the dark 45, 50 years ago that this league was going to make it, it was going to work, and it was going to work because they were putting out a product. And now there's this battle, and it's the battle that we're seeing in America today over labor and ownership. It's union versus, and it's not right.
The only person that a union has ever benefited is the guy at the top of the union who's collecting the union fees.
Yes.
Dude, that DeMaurice Smith, man, do you think that guy really knows what the hell he's doing?
No, he's a self-promoting fool.
Gene Upshaw, when he was the head of the union, knew what the game was about. Did Gene Upshaw play football?
Let's talk about this. $9 billion annual revenue in the NFL. Do you think today that can be wasted because of some dispute over labor and ownership? There's no way. There's millions of lives at stake in $9 billion. So that's kind of where I sit on it. I'm more towards, and I'm typically towards labor, but right now I'm towards ownership on this deal.
You're starting to read reports on various sources about NFL players that are the bottom tier players, not the Drew Brees and the knucklehead quarterback in New England, Brady, and these guys that make all this money. I'm starting to read about guys that are having to go back and work for their dad's sign hanging company so they have enough money so they can go to these unofficial workouts with their team members, and guys that are making stuff to eat that it's like, hey, I'm sorry you didn't plan properly, but guess what? You didn't put it up the money to start the team. You're not the one who's got the money invested.
Well, your neck's not on the line like the owners are.
No.
So let's make a quick transition to the cricket. Because you know what? We two fat guys is all about the cricket sport. We think it's a fabulous sport, and you know the NFL. That's all great, and that's a $9 billion industry. But you know, dude, cricket. Where is it at?
I downloaded an app onto my Droid so I can follow cricket, dude. I get updates from every cricket, dude. I get cricket updates at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's freaking phenomenal. It wakes up Shelly, and she says, damn it, if that's another cricket update, the phone's going in the pool. So I sleep with it under my pillow.
What? Cricket?
Dude, cricket under the pillow. These guys from England the other day played the team from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has a tosser. That dude is phenomenal.
It's not a pitcher,
It's
right?
not a pitcher. He's a tosser, and he has such an incredible overhanded throw. And I know officially they call it a pitcher, but I like it because it's more of a toss. Dude, he's almost like this.
Winging it.
Dude, exactly. Like those chicks that play softball, only he's not as masculine as them. Dude, it's incredible. He comes up, and then he goes around, and then he reverses it, and then the Zimbabwe tosser, he's going to the Cricket Hall of Fame. First ballot, I'll put him on the books.
So the guys in Pakistan that were the underhanded guys, has that been settled out?
You know what? They're doing their time. They're in solitary confinement. There's small children around, so I won't say what they have to do in solitary, but it's not pretty. It's not something I would wish on anyone that I know. But suffice it to say, when you screw around in cricket, dude, you're gonna pay.
So the two fat guys are back. We're stronger than ever. The following is great, and you know I want to shout out to some of our supporters right now. We're really back here. We took a little hiatus because we know you guys are jonesing for us, and here we are back again. It's the middle or so Father's Day, and we're back at it. You can see more updates from us. Check out our website, our Facebook. We're back. It's going to be stronger than ever, and I just want to thank you, Ed, for coming over to the Eagle's Nest today, celebrating fathers. For all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, and again, to all our friends south of the border, Feliz Dia de Padre. I'm Big Ed.
And John.
We're out.
We're out, bro.